We're two hitchhikers. We met while hiking Mount Baldy with mutual friends, wasted no time, got engaged on a frozen alpine lake, got hitched, and have been adventuring together since. We're embarking on a new adventure of living big in a tiny home. Let's see how this goes.
Adventure awaits.
Well, we've definitely been working hard over the last few months to get ourselves ready for summer. We got the pasture mode. We're able to water consistently here in front of the casita. That makes it green, a little bit cooler, and just a little bit more fire safe. We have dedicated AC in the house, and that's running on our backup battery system, sort of version 2.0 at this point. So we have a lot of things that are making us quite a bit more comfortable than we were when we first moved up here. With that being said, we still have a ways to go. Now though, the projects, rather than being about one every week or so, are looking a little bit different. Because Ruben is working very long hours, I'm here getting done what I can during the week when he's not here. We try to catch up on the weekends. The projects seem to be overlapping themselves. So this week, we got a head start on a few things. We still need to run the gas lines, that way we can actually hook up the oven and stovetop. We're still waiting on a couple parts for the battery system to actually implement the entire solar array and the battery system in the battery shed. We also have some property management items to take care of that we need gravel and sand for, so we got a delivery of that. And we're still moving in appliances one at a time to test the interim battery system to see how well it handles the stress. And we're also pretty focused on getting our tiny crop situation a little bit more solidified. So we built a planter and are extending our garden. Well, we made another trip to Home Depot and picked up a little bit more of the pressure-treated wood. And we are embarking on building outdoor planters for our new deck. You're crazy and smart at the same time. So this planter that we're building is going to go right here below the window. So it's going to be 12 feet long by 21 inches deep by 18 inches high. And we're using pressure treated wood here, so I'm cleaning it and sealing it while Ruben does all of the final cuts. And the awesome thing is, we have no generator on. This is solely working on our big solar power. Not the solar system, but the solar power that's running directly through the inverter. But anyway, it's great because we don't have to turn the generator on. So we ran out of our Thompson's water seal, and I found this in our shed. I figured it's the same thing, and it essentially is, except apparently we got the cedar, woodland cedar color. So it looks like I'm painting with Pepto-Bismol. As long as it does the job, right? I can do the lemongrass, move the lavender here. When the rosemary gets bigger, then this will be the no mosquito zone.
The only thing that we're gonna have to build out is that, because we build the grill.
That will be covered over there. This side of the property got pretty overgrown with the mustard and other weeds. So previously we did a quick and haphazard job of cleaning the dry brush up. Now we need to clean it up and prep it for the gravel and sand delivery. So we're happy with how flat it is at this point. Now we just need a good rain. Hopefully you can hear me. We are pretty much finished up with what we can do right now. We got a lot of the area cleared in front of the shipping containers. And we also cleared a lot of area over by the ditch where there was a ton of star thistle growing. And we even saw a really cool kangaroo mouse. Well, we are about to get a large delivery of gravel and sand, I believe, for various projects that we have going on here. So I'm heading over to the other side of the property where we prepared a clear spot and going to hopefully meet the truck.
That we're getting right here.
So how much of this are we getting? That whole truck?
30 yards.
And that in that truck is how much?
15.
So we're getting 2 of those trucks.
Yeah.
Well, we ended up getting 4 truckloads of the gravel and 2 truckloads of the sand. We figured since we're having it delivered, we might as well get extra because there are a few ruts in the long dirt roads that we have here that we need to fix. And it's always honestly just good to have a little extra gravel on hand because it is always going to be something that we will utilize here on this property. We acquired this tank a few months back and have been storing it over by the shipping containers because we've had no need for it over by the casita. But now that we're about to set the lines up, it's time to move it. Unfortunately, it is a bit awkward, especially not being empty. It's sort of like a giant bowling ball with a weird attached stand on it. How much, what's the capacity of this one?
250 gallons. And each time that I move it, it feels as if it's like half full.
And it doesn't help that it's like 100 degrees right now.
And
Up until now, this refrigerator has called this, what we call the kitchen, shipping container home. And we're moving it to the casita. This will be a huge, huge, huge game changer in time savings and convenience. And I'm so excited, but it's hot, so we gotta get cracking because it's just getting hotter.
it's hot. hold it. Okay, right there's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
Coming down.
Got it.
Good job. Look at you.
The Mighty Mini. Fridge is coming in. We only have a 1/2 inch buffer. So that's a 1/4 inch on either side. We can make this work. So you plugged it in, right?
Yeah.
Just plugged in?
Just plugged in.
And AC is on. Very cold. And the fan's running. And have you checked the power supply at this point?
But look at this.
She needs to be cleaned a
Yeah,
little
she
bit.
needs
I got some work to do.
Dang, she's cranking. Look at her. So right now we're at 128 volts and 9 amps out of the solar panels. But the inverter is turning into 12 or 13.6 volts at 84.9 amps. So this is pushing some serious power right now. And we're running strictly on the panels.
I have a refrigerator.
Yes, you have a refrigerator.
Oh my gosh, this is
This is really great. And yeah, so the next test is going to be, can the battery survive the refrigerator overnight?
okay.
That is going to be the dun, dun, dun.
So tomorrow morning will be.
Yes. So far the solar panels all day. They can handle the AC, the refrigerator, no problem. But at night, the refrigerator is going to be on strictly batteries, and we have 180 amp hours of, no, we have 200, I'm sorry, 200 amp hours of battery.
Does it help if we put the temperature setting to like 38 degrees instead of like 38 degrees, we set it at like 40 degrees or 42 degrees?
No, what matters is that we don't open the doors.
Okay.
So don't open the doors after 7.
So it's like adrenaline.
Well, that's if the batteries can't hang. But let's find out if they hang. How you been, Ransom? Ooh, look at you. And here is our little garden patch. It's actually doing pretty well. Put up a little bit of shade here. These covers help to reduce the UV intensity by about 20 to 30%. So that makes a huge difference up here. So the pinto beans are doing relatively well. A couple of them are kind of wilting under the sun, but the sunshade seems to be making a difference. The corn is absolutely loving the sun. They are doing quite well. And the Ford Hook zucchini in here also seems to be doing well. Those leaves do get a little bit big, so we put a little cover there. And I took a suggestion from one of you and planted pumpkins. So we have Cinderella pumpkins and we have the blue Jarradale pumpkins. So the blue pumpkins are only blue on the outside. The inside will be just regular pumpkin color. And both of those are actually great for making pumpkin pies and all of the yummy goodness that comes with the fall. So hopefully we'll have, good harvest. We do have a little groundhog or gopher that's kind of making holes here, but we're seeing what we can do about that. It's a delicate balance, right? They do good, but then at the same time, don't eat our crop. So we're trying to sort that out. But so far, so good. So just a quick update on the refrigerator. It has been here inside the casita for, I think it's been 3 days at this point, and so far everything's running just great. We are being a little conservative and cautious and, not keeping the refrigerator open for too long or trying to open it too much at night just because we are not drawing any solar power at that point, but we haven't had any issues. And I cannot tell you how convenient it is to have the refrigerator here in the same location where the kitchen counter is. I don't have to go a 1/4 of a mile away to get mayo to make a sandwich and then realize, oh, I forgot the cheese. And then I have to go back for the cheese. And then, it's just back and forth, back and forth. So cooking has been an adventure. And now hopefully I can dedicate a little bit more time to enjoying the cooking part. But either way, it is so fabulous to have the refrigerator set up in the same location that I am standing in, cleaning in, chopping vegetables in, working on the computer. It's a game changer. So huge mini steps, but huge progress. I am so happy. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Monday.